Already done. Okay. Thank you.
What I was going to say, what about superstitions? Do you know that word?
Superstitious is
If we look at the first page, it says, "What are superstitions?"
superstitions. Is it superstitions?
Do you know what they are?
Superstitions. This is miracle or
Not a miracle.
I think
It's
superstitious is believe something. The believe is it.
yeah, you believe in doing things to have good luck. Yeah, so if you do something, you'll have bad luck. If you do this, you'll have good luck. Yeah, so for example, if you look at those pictures, we've got one there, picture 1, with the number 13. That is an unlucky number for
Number
most
13.
people. Yeah, for most people in the West, number 13 is an unlucky number.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Do you guys, like in Singapore or in India, do you guys have an unlucky number?
Have. Singapore is number 4.
Number 4. Ah, is that because the word sounds like death?
Number 4, they don't like. I think the house, when they come 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 have 4 house, they don't have number 4. They change to, here they change to 5.
Right. So we have number 13, they have number 4. Okay. What about picture 2? What can you see in that picture?
Number 2. Number 2 is brick wall, is it?
Yeah, and what's against the wall?
Ladder.
A ladder. Do you know the superstition with the ladder?
Ladder. I don't know what is the meaning.
Right. Well, there's a superstition. It's bad luck to walk under a ladder. You shouldn't walk under a ladder. So if you see a ladder in the street against a wall, you don't walk under it, you walk around it. So have you got anything like that that you shouldn't do? In Singapore or India?
Shouldn't do.
Yeah.
In India, they when we want to travel, we come out from house. Maybe they believe the cat cross the way, cat, and another thing is the widow. The woman, the widower come in front. In India, they believe the bad luck.
Ah, okay. See, that's really important.
In village have this superstitious is widow. We don't want to see the widower, and we don't want to see the people bring the empty pot for carry the water. So
right.
these are superstitions. My father want to travel. Every year he traveled to the one pilgrims. Some pilgrims. He went to temple.
Yes.
Just he traveled to the public transport to I think around 300 kilometers from my house. So when he want to left from house, he see this kind of superstitious. He won't go. He come back home and drink water again.
Wow, just in case, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's the same thing.
This is say the bad signal. Some bad signal. Something going to happen. The bad thing. So the signal will let you know the signals.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I understand. Picture 3. Do you know the superstition with a mirror, a broken mirror?
Broken mirror, but I don't know what is this.
So if you break a mirror, it's 7 years bad luck.
7 years bad luck.
And that's not just in Britain, it's most of Europe and America and Australia. Yeah, it's all the same superstition. Do you have any superstitions to do with mirrors?
Mirror, I think mirror, we don't have any superstitions. Mirror broken, it's natural. Maybe we throw away.
Just throw it away. Yeah. Oh, you're not allowed to break them. And the last one, picture 4. What's the superstition with wood?
Wood, we don't have any.
Do you have touch wood?
No.
Usually, in most places, if you say something like, I don't know, I haven't had COVID yet, then you touch wood for luck after you've said it. Yeah.
Bad luck to walk under ladder. Touch wood. Touch wood for what? What is the meaning?
Good luck. So if you say something like, I haven't had COVID yet, or something like that, then you touch wood to make sure that you haven't said something that will then come true. Something bad will happen. Yeah. Or I've never broken a bone. Touch wood. So you never break a bone. Yeah. So if you talk about something bad that hasn't happened to you, or, you touch wood to make sure it still doesn't happen to you.
Oh, so touch wood is here. Good luck.
Yeah. Is there anything you should carry? Because some people carry different objects for good luck. Do you ever carry different things or different symbols for good luck?
In Hindus, we bring the lemon sometimes. Oh, the lemon, when you buy the new car, they put the lemon under the tire before dry.
Oh, really?
Yes,
And do you drive over the lemon
yes,
then?
yes.
And that gives you good luck. Do you know why?
This is not good luck, but this is where they believe it's avoid to accident because the new car avoid to accident.
Right. See, I didn't know that. I've never heard of that one.
Yes. In India, if you go to India, you can see that some lorry or car they put the lemon they fix with the lorry also sometimes. Maybe, I don't know what meaning, but they pray.
That's really interesting. So I've learned something today. I'm thinking the only other thing I know, like with food, is if you spill some salt, you're meant to throw it over your left shoulder. So if you accidentally spill salt, you've got to stop the devil coming. That's the other thing you're meant to do.
Devil, if the devil come, people they pray, they put some knots in the rope, tie on the tie on the wrist. Some magician they making the knots, use the string to knots and pray and give you.
And then people wear these for good luck.
Yes. They wear the rope, red color rope or black color rope, something, the holy one. They believe they holy. And in temple they give something, the white color powder. So this one I don't know the English name. This one they put here. So in temple always they give this. This is this one originally they make from the cow, the cow shit. The cow shit they make dry and fire. Then this is something like ashtray.
Ash. Yeah.
This in temple they distribute this one. They need to pray and they apply here. So this one, if some temple they give this ash, we put the bucket, keep the bucket when we travel in the forest. We believe these things.
Okay. Yeah, because the cow is holy, isn't it?
Cow is holy, yeah.
Why is the cow holy?
Because the cow milk because the mother have many children. The mother cannot give milk. So cow is like a second mother. We always steal the cow milk.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, it's really
In India,
important.
cow is holy. You cannot kill the cow or people kill you.
No, I know that. Yeah, don't go around saying I like to eat a bit of beef. That's not a good idea. Yeah. So the cow poo, we call it cow dung. The proper name is cow dung.
Cow.
But I know what you mean. Right. I didn't know that. I knew about the cow, but I didn't know you did that for good luck too. Have you ever done any of that kind of thing? Do you ever do any of these things and get the white powder or
Yes, yes,
have
yes,
the
yes,
knots?
yes. Some
Yeah,
temple when I went to India, I believe some temple they provide this ash. This is I think I don't know some other name here. I don't know. But this one I always my room have because sometimes I sleep. The team come goes to anything. I have the
yeah. Well, when I say something and I don't want it to happen, I always make sure I touch wood. I don't really care about the ladder thing or the mirror thing, but I still touch wood. I don't really believe it, but I just do it
but you believe
because you
ghosts?
used to.
Do you believe ghosts?
Me personally, not that they're dead people, no. I think there are things that happen sometimes that maybe we just don't know about and we haven't explained it yet. But I don't know about dead people, no.
Many English movie have the ghost movie. I
Yeah,
think
my husband believes it.
English people should believe the ghost.
Yeah, my husband does. My husband believes in ghosts.
Mm,
I'm not so much like that.
mm.
But yeah, he does. Um, th- uh, if you look at let's look at page 2. So that's our superstitions and the things we do for good luck. On page 2, we've got some vocabulary. This might be a bit challenging, but I thought it might be good. Now, we've got a video we can watch in a moment. But first one, let's have a look at what we call word families. Now, word families are when we take a word.
First one is the number 13. Correct. So
Oh,
the
yeah,
how the 13th floor people still need to go or not?
well, actually, a lot of hotels in America and some in Britain don't have a 13th floor. They actually do not. And there's no room number 13. So they actually make sure there isn't a 13th floor. What about in Singapore? Do they have a 4th floor? Or do they go 1, 2, 3, 5?
Fourth floor have, but only the I think they avoid the house number only.
Right. Okay. So if we go to the second page where it says vocabulary, can you see page 2?
Yes.
Right, so this is what we call word families, the first exercise. So this is when we take a word and then make a noun from it or a verb from it or whatever's appropriate. Could you read the first sentence?
This place has such great dash for me. I remember the wonderful holidays we used to have here when I was a child. This place has such great for
Now
me,
the
such
word
great
is
associate.
associate. Yeah. So what kind of word do you
This
think we need
place
in the
has
gap?
such great. This place has such great associate.
Associate is a verb. So what
Yes.
kind of word do we need there in that gap? Is it a noun, an adjective, an adverb?
I think great. This place has such great place for me. Is it?
No, what we've got to do is we've got to take the word associate, right, which is the verb, and now we've got to make a noun, because in that gap we need a noun, because it says it has such great. We know we need a noun there because we use such with a noun. What's the noun we can make from the word associate?
Great associate. Such great.
What kind of ending could we put to make it a noun?
Noun associate. Yes, such great. Associate.
Do you want some help?
I don't know this. What is that?
This is the noun. Have you heard this word before? Can you see the noun?
Association.
Yeah.
This
So
place has such great association. Association, I heard before, but association means some club or what? The meaning?
if something association, it means like a link. Yeah. So this place has such great associations for me. I remember the wonderful holidays. So the place in your mind is linked to your holidays. Yeah. So I could say I associate laptops with work, because whenever I've got a laptop in front of me, I'm working. Yeah. Or I associate this office with work. Although I can do my art in here, sometimes I don't feel like it because I associate it in my head with work. Does that make sense?
The association, I hear the association means some club. Is it true? Some.
It is if, yeah, you can also have an
Some.
association, which is like a group or a club. Yeah.
Yes.
So it can be association. That's better. So it can be a group or a club.
So
Yeah,
association is
exactly.
a noun. Association is a noun.
Yes, it is. And it can mean an association that you make, so a link that you make, but an association is a group or a club because it's like people have a common link in that club. They are interested in the same thing. So if it's a football association, everyone's interested, the link is football. Yeah. So everyone's interested in football. In this case, we're talking about an association, a link between you and a place, not between people. Let's try number 2. I think you might know number 2.
Number 2, my parents were really happy when my sister got engaged. They gave her their blessing.
Yeah, that's right. They gave
Blessing.
her their blessing. Good.
Blessing.
Now number 3 might be a bit harder. Let's see what we can do with number 3.
So blessing means noun. That is noun. Blessing.
Yeah. A blessing is a noun, and it means that you agree, that you wish someone good luck. Yeah.
Okay. Henry, is that you? I can't believe you are on holiday in the same hotel as we are during the same week. What a coincidence, right?
Coincidence. Yeah, well done. But it's
Coincidence.
coincidence. We have to end with the
Coincidence.
C. Yeah, that's right.
Coincidence. Okay. So coincidence is noun also.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. The verb would be to coincide.
The verb is coincide.
Yeah. So if I say something like, my visit coincided with Christmas, it means the two things happened at the same time, for example. Yeah.
Coincide is verb. Coincidence is noun.
Yes, exactly. Number 4. Let's try number 4.
I'm sorry, but I've got an fear of dogs. I don't know why I feel this way, but I just can't be near them. I'm sorry, but I've got an fear of dogs. I've got an rational fear of
right.
dogs.
So rational is logical. What do we add to the word to make it a negative?
Rational.
We need a prefix. What prefix could we use?
Prefix.
Yeah, something at the front of it.
Irrational.
Irrational. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So if it's not rational, if it's not logical, we would say it's irrational. Absolutely. Okay. So what's number
What's the
5?
meaning? Irrational means what is the meaning?
Well, rational means logical or maybe
Rational.
scientific. Yeah. So something's rational. You can think about it. You can think why something, and it's more
Scientific.
logical. Be this.
So
Yeah.
irrational means no scientific.
No, that's right. Like ghosts. Ghosts aren't scientific. Yeah. For
Sorry,
example.
I got an irrational fear of dogs. Irrational fear of dog means he don't have fear or what?
No, an irrational fear. An irrational fear.
That means he got fear or he don't have fear.
It means he has fear. It means no reason to have a fear, but he is afraid. Yeah. So if I've got an irrational fear of spiders, I really hate spiders, but spiders, it's not logical. Spiders here aren't dangerous. They're not poisonous.
No reason to fear, but he is afraid.
So like if you've got a little tiny dog, if you've got a Rottweiler, well, you might have a reason to be scared. But if you have a little tiny dog, there's no reason to be scared, but he's scared anyway. Yeah. Have you got an irrational fear of anything? Are you afraid of anything, but there's no real reason?
No reason to have a fear. No, sometimes if you go to the tall building or anywhere, we feel like fell down. I think this fear
Yes.
everyone's have, right?
Yeah, they do. And
Because
that's also an
when
irrational
I go
fear.
outside my house, they have I live in 11th floor, but still have the
Wow.
parapet wall 1 meter above. But I go nearby, sometimes we escape. Maybe the parapet wall broken, we fell down.
Yeah, I couldn't go near the edge. I don't like that either.
Yes, yes.
My husband has zero fear of heights. He can walk on a roof, no problem. I mean, he's been on like your height, 11 stories, walking on the edge, no problem, doing some work. Yeah. I couldn't do that. No way. So I'm the same as you with that. What about number 5? Now, number 5 is quite hard.
She uses days from the fashion industry to make beautiful handbags. She uses days from the fashion industry to make beautiful handbags.
Now, to remain is the verb. We're looking for a noun, but it's a really hard noun. I'm not sure if you'll get this one.
Remain. To remain is the verb.
So we need a noun. Like I said, this is quite difficult.
Remain. She uses days from the fashion industry to make beautiful handbags. She uses remain. So remain means still continue, right? Remain means
yeah, but you can have, if something remains,
means
maybe
continuous. The things still continue.
Or it could, yeah, exactly. So I don't know. There's only a few leaves on the tree, they remain, but most of them have fallen. Yeah. So if you're making clothes, so she uses something from the fashion industry. It's the bits of material and the bits of cloth that are after they've used all the material. There's little bits left. I don't think you'll get this one. The singular noun is this, but we want the plural here. I don't know if you know this.
I don't know this.
I didn't think you would.
I never hear this word. Remnant. How to
Remnant.
pronounce?
Yeah.
Remnant. Remnant is
Remnant.
remnant.
Remnant. Like that.
Remnant.
Remnant.
Mhm. Remnant.
Yeah, a remnant is a small part that remains. So I could say the remnants of the leaves are on the tree,
Remnant.
the small parts. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or
Remnant.
the remnants are the small part of material here that she can use to make some bags. Yeah.
Okay.
You will probably get the next one though. I think you might get number 6.
You think we know what we are doing. You think we know what we are doing. I'm afraid not. It's all and you think we know what we are doing. We know what we are doing. I am afraid not. It's all an illusion.
Yeah, I thought you
Illusion.
might get that one. Illusion. Yeah, well done.
Illusion.
Okay, so the next one are all group 2. It's all letter F. Then
Missing
we'll
word
talk.
beginnings with the letter F in each sentence. The number of missing letters is given. Then explain what the words in bold mean.
Right, so let's try the first sentence.
Witches and princess or
Princesses, remember.
princesses or F dash characters in the folklore of many countries. Witches and princess are
What kind of characters are they?
witches, princess.
Are these characters men or women?
This is women.
Right. What's the
Witches
word
and
for
princess.
women starting with F?
Feminine.
Close. It's the opposite of male.
Female.
Yes. Female.
And
That's right.
are female characters in the. What is the meaning folklore?
Right. That was the next thing I was going to ask you. Right. Folklore are
Folklore.
traditional tales and celebrations. So folklore, so that should be tales. Tales as in
and celebrations.
Sorry, that should actually be tales, like stories. Yeah.
Stories, traditional tales and celebrations.
So, like, do you have any traditional celebrations in the Hindu calendar?
Yes,
is there anything
we
like
have
we have Christmas? Yeah.
Deepavali, next month 4, November 4.
It looks brilliant. That's where everyone has all the colors. Yeah. All the paint.
No. That is holy. That is different. India have many celebrations. So the color is holy celebration. This is Deepavali is all India they celebrate.
And what do you do for Diwali? Is there anything you eat or wear, or
Yes,
what do you do a special?
Deepavali is same like Christmas, similar to Christmas.
Oh, right. So do you buy presents for each other?
Yeah. Presents, we buy the present. No, not presents. We in the whole family we buy the new clothes, and the house, every house they cook the sweets and some snacks. Every house
Brilliant.
they make the sweet and snacks, and they cook. Mostly India cook the mutton. Maybe the lunch they cook mutton. Something like Muslim the Ramjan like that. Similar to Christmas and Hindu is Deepavali.
Oh, now you've
Because
made me
the
hungry.
Christmas, the reason the Jesus Christ born, they celebrate. But Hindu Deepavali is once upon a time the history, the one how to say the man very bad guy. So the God came to kill this man. So this is the day.
Yeah, and everyone
God,
goes, yeah, celebrate it, yeah?
yes, yes, yes. I think his name is Naragasuran. I think this man very bad guy. He killed many people.
Oh dear.
So
Okay.
the god, I think the god is lady god came to kill him. You can find Google more more
Yeah,
explanation.
I'll have a look. Yeah, I
Deepavali,
will.
Deepavali.
I've heard of it before, but I didn't really know the background. Oh, I tell you what though, I could really eat some Indian food right now. I haven't
When
had
the
really good Indian
yes,
food for ages.
when Deepavali, you can, if taken from satellite the picture, whole India in the night light, many light. Whole
Oh
India,
wow.
they play the firecrackers. They fire the firecrackers, right?
Oh,
So,
cool. So like we do on November the 5th, we have like bonfires and
yes, yes.
fireworks
So
on November.
yes, if the NASA or somebody taken the photo, the whole India is light.
Brilliant. Oh, cool. Okay, well, I've learned something else. Where were we? But let's go back. So that's folklore, right? So Diwali is if we look at number 2.
This what is the meaning folklore? Folklore, I forgot it.
Oh,
Or
folklore is traditional stories or
traditional tales and
celebrations
celebrations,
like
stories.
Christmas and
Yes,
Diwali
yes, yes,
and
yes.
even Easter, which is in the
Folklore,
sentence too. Yeah.
tales and celebration. I think every celebration behind have stories.
Yes.
Celebrations.
Yeah, there's always a story associated with it,
So
isn't
the
there?
Easter F dash has both pagan and Christian origins. The Easter,
So it's the same as Diwali or Christmas or Mardi Gras, anything where we celebrate.
feast,
Close.
feast,
Try festival.
fasting, fasting, no fasting.
Festival.
Oh, festival. The Easter festival has both pagan and Christian origins. Pagan means who? Who's the pagan?
Pagan are
Mm.
old religions that worship maybe things like the sun or animals, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Pagan world religions worship the sun and the living.
So they worship natural things in
Yes, yes,
nature.
yes, yes, yes.
So the idea of Easter, although it's a Christian festival now, it used to be a festival when all the life was starting again. So we all celebrated the fact that everything was turning green and all the butterflies were coming out and we had baby cows and baby lambs and everything was starting. Do you celebrate anything like that in India? You know, when it's the season where things start growing again, do you have a celebration for that?
So the Easter mean what festival? The Easter festival.
Easter festival is when like in April, when everything starts growing again. So the winter
Oh,
is
everything's.
over. Yeah. Do you have a festival like that in India when everything starts growing?
Everything start growing is growing, but we no celebrate.
You
But
don't celebrate it.
we have the farmer, we have the celebration is not, I don't know whole India, but in South India I think have the festival. The festival is when we farmer, they plant the rice. When we harvest the rice,
Yeah.
during this time we, because the rice harvest by sun, because without sun we cannot farming, cannot growing anything. So we pray
Yeah.
the sun. We have the day, one day we celebrate. We cook the what to say, the porridge. We cook something like porridge and pray to sun.
Uh-huh.
This is festival.
Yeah. Well, that's what Easter was, but the other end of the year. So the point of Easter was to
Yes,
sort of pray to the
we
sun.
South
Give
India
us
have,
some.
yes, we South India have celebration. It is called Pongal. You can check the Google Pongal. Pongal means one festival. It is 3-4
Pongal.
days. First day for the sun and second day for animals, cow, because the cow help to farmer. Because the use
Yeah,
cow,
January the 14th. Yeah.
yes. Because the cow, we celebrate one day for cow, one day for women's. The young ladies or old ladies, the ladies all they sing song and some prayer, but men never joined with them.
Ah,
Yes.
so it's the Hindu god
South,
Surya.
yes, yes,
Surya.
yes.
How interesting. Yeah, and I can see.
We pray we know the sun is not God, but still we pray the sun also because sun is very important. Without sun,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we have what we call again, this was a pagan thing that we used to have, and now it's turned into a Christian thing, but it was originally pagan. Harvest Festival, it's a similar thing. So we have a celebration when everything starts to grow, and we say, please bring us sun and rain. And then at the end, when you take in all the harvest, all the wheat, like you have the rice, we have the wheat to make bread or the apples, then you thank the sun. And it's the same thing,
because
but now it's thank
yes,
God.
the world move by sun. Okay, the sun one day never come. We all cannot do anything. So
Absolutely.
why the scientists never predict anything? The sun how long can live? Nobody predict. Are any news? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's got like another several billion years to go, or
Several
it's
billion
got a long
years.
while.
So
A long
we,
while. We're okay
then
for a while.
we are okay for a while.
But yeah, if we're at the
Sometimes I imagine these things. The sun, okay, for example, my house cooking, the cylinder, when the cylinder empty, I can't cook. The sun, everyday fire, how to become the energy? Where the sun, where to get the energy? I have
the
this kind
summer.
of question.
No, I mean when the sun dies, it will actually collapse and get smaller and smaller because it will run out of gas. And then it'll get so small that it'll actually explode. That's what they reckon. And that's it. No more Earth. The Earth will just die. There will be no more Earth. So yeah, we won't be alive. We don't have to worry. Okay, so what about number 3?
Number 3, you must wear shoes at all times. These people believe that it's taboo to show your foot in public, right?
Feet, more than one feet. Yeah.
Mm,
Remember
feet.
how we pronounce this word? How do you pronounce that, Shan?
Taboo.
No,
Taboo.
this one in the chat.
Which word?
In
Feet.
the chat, can you see it? Wear. You must wear.
You must
shoes.
wear. You must wear
Not
shoes.
wear. Yeah.
Must
What
wear
about
shoes.
in Bulgaria? You must not wear shoes in the house in Bulgaria. They will come to you. They will have like 5 different pairs of slippers, and you must wear slippers. You cannot wear outdoor shoes in the house. What about in Singapore? Can you wear shoes in the house in Singapore?
Shoes, we are Hindu family. We are not wear the shoes or slippers inside the house.
Right.
But
so nothing. Right.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. But I'm not sure about Chinese. Always they put outside their shoes. Maybe the Chinese also same culture.
Yes, and Japanese. Yeah. With Bulgaria, the shoes are inside, but as soon as you get inside, you must take your outside shoes off and put your inside shoes on. Yeah.
Taboo means what? Taboo.
Taboo means it's forbidden by culture, but not by law. So it's not illegal, but your culture.
Forbidden by culture.
So, like you shouldn't wear shoes inside as a Hindu. It's not illegal to wear shoes inside. Yeah, if you wear shoes inside, the police aren't going to take you to jail. But it would be considered a really bad thing to do.
Yes,
Yeah.
not only the house. If we do the business in the shop, also we know where the shoes or slippers. If example
Oh,
in
interesting.
India, I mean in India, village
Hmm.
side. I don't know city side. City side all can wear. All can wear.
Yeah.
In village side, example, I went to the vegetable shops. They say you remove your slippers outside, chappals
And you
outside.
go
No,
in with
no.
bare feet. Yeah.
Yes, yes, bare feet. And farmer land also they know allowed to be wear the shoes.
Oh,
Farming
how
land.
interesting. And
Yes, yes.
why? Do you know why?
Because that is bad luck. If you wear the
Okay.
shoes, bad luck.
How interesting. I didn't
Yes,
know that. So if you're farming, you shouldn't wear shoes. You must be
yes,
bare
yes.
feet. Yeah.
Bare feet, bare feet.
How interesting. Hey, I didn't know that
Temple,
either.
temple, temples are not allowed to wear the shoes, slippers.
Okay.
Hindu temples.
Right.
Even
Oh, I didn't know that.
okay, in the street, when one person die and the body want to move away, the temple must close. They didn't open. But different. You are the Christians. They bring the body to inside the dead body, bring to the church. But Hindus,
Yeah.
the body move the street, the temple must close. They never open.
Wow. Why?
I don't know the reason. Tradition.
Yeah, again, it's
Tradition.
interesting. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
exactly. Oh, how interesting. So it's taboo again to have the
Taboo.
temple open when the body, yeah, yeah.
Forbidden by
Okay.
culture, not by law. Yes, taboo. Taboo is it? Taboo or taboo?
Yes. Taboo.
Taboo.
Yes. So
Taboo.
it's more like and the boo is the stress bit.
Taboo.
Taboo. Yeah, exactly. Um, number
Taboo. One
4.
Indian girl have taboo. Taboo. One actor. Taboo.
Oh,
Indian actor.
really?
Her name is Taboo.
Oh,
Okay,
that's a cool name.
we move to 4. We're far more likely to remember things that F dash in with our beliefs. That psychological bias.
Mm.
Psychological bias. We're far more likely to remember things that
Think of it like a phrasal verb. That will help. So the phrasal verb is in.
which is special verb.
The F dash in. It goes
Oh,
together like a word.
okay. That's it. That is phrasal verb. We're far more likely. This is we are right. We are,
Yeah, this is a verb. Yeah.
we are far more likely to remember things that in with our beliefs.
Do you want some help? I know phrasal verbs are a pain. Hang on. Let's try
Phrasal verb.
this one. Try that.
Face.
Can you
Up.
see that in the chat?
To fit in. To fit in.
If something fits in with your beliefs, it's the same as your beliefs. It's like if you fit in with a group of people, you think sort of the same as them. If you don't fit in, you're very different from those people. So that is to be similar to fit in. Yeah.
To be similar to fit in. So we're far more likely to remember things that fix in.
Fit in.
Fit in. Fit in means you cooperate with them, is it?
Yeah, it's something. It's like I said, to fit in India, I shouldn't wear shoes in the house. If it means trying to be the same, it means being similar to.
Try to be similar. Yes.
Or
Far more
not
likely to
different.
remember things that fit in with our beliefs. That psychological bias.
Okay, I've just been bleeped. So that would be, that means that's the end of the time.
Okay,
But
okay.
did you like this? Did you like this worksheet?
Yes, yes, yes. This is also we can learn some new words. Yes.
Right. I mean, next week, I've already noted that you said you would like to do rather than. I've already got some exercises on that for you as well, so we'll do that next time, definitely.
Okay.
The only problem with looking at Pongal is the fact that now I have lots and lots of food pictures, so I'm going to have something to eat because now I'm hungry. But
Yes, yes.
I won't see you next week. So
Okay.
our next lesson will be, hang on, so it won't be the 31st, it will be the 7th of November. So I'll just write that in Skype. Next lesson, Sunday, the 7th of November.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Thanks a lot. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I just thought it was something different to do instead of grammar.
Yes, yes.
You have a lovely break next week, and I'll tell you all about it when I get back.
Okay.
Take care. Don't work too
Take
hard.
care. Take care.
Bye. Bye for now.